When you waterproof from the inside, you are not tackling the source of the water. The water is coming from the exterior where the earth is touching the concrete. So usually what we've seen is people try to go the easy way, which is waterproof from the inside. And if it worked efficiently, we would suggest that as a solution. What we've seen though is that waterproofing membrane gets painted or applied to the interior surface of the concrete walls. That water is coming from the opposite direction. So water is still building up inside of those walls, behind those walls. And what it's doing is it's pressurizing at some point. If we have a heavy rain, there's going to be a lot of water pressure behind that wall. That water pressure is then going to bleed that water through the concrete walls, which concrete is porous in nature. So if you have a waterproofing system on the inside of those walls, ultimately what's going to happen is the water's still coming and it's still in the walls, and it's going to start bubbling the waterproofing system, and eventually it will break through that waterproofing system and continue to come in. If anything, that waterproofing membrane could also be trapping water inside of the walls and further deteriorating the concrete, the structure of the wall. So capturing the water from the exterior face of the wall is always your first option, albeit it's the most expensive option because it usually requires quite a bit of excavation. But that's the way to, if you want a foolproof 100% system that's going to work, you got to go from the outside and put the waterproofing system there.